My name is Battilana. I'm the winemaker here at Casa-Dea Estates in Prince Edward County. Well, Casa-Dea is one of the original wineries in Prince Edward County. I like to say the second winery to be built here in the county. Dominic Di Pietrantonio, the current owner, bought it in 2009, and that's when I moved up from Niagara to take the head winemaking position here. One of the main reasons why people started planting grapes here and opening wineries is due to the soil, the whole terroir. The hillier region in the county is very rich in calcareous limestone, which goes through and into the wine itself and produces those mineral kind of characteristics in the wine itself. Well, it creates wine with a little bit higher acidity, a little bit lighter of a wine style with the minerality, and especially in the whites, that minerality really comes through. Even though Prince Edward County and Niagara are both in Ontario, there can be vast differences in the two regions. On average, we're about 2 weeks shorter growing season than Niagara and about 2 degrees colder throughout the year. The big difference is the winter. Vinifera grapes will tend to start dying off, the buds on them, at about -24 Celsius. We've had -27, even -34 a couple years ago. So what we do to combat that is we actually bury all the vines underground, and I kind of describe it as how my grandmother used to bury her rose bushes. So vinifera grapes will encompass Cabernet Sauvignon, Chardonnay, Riesling, Merlot, all those kind of European varieties. You can get into French hybrids, which are going to be Vidal, Maréchal Foch, Baco Noir, Seyval Blanc, and then into, say, Minnesota hybrids, which are going to be Frontenac Gris, Frontenac Noir, Marquette, small differences in there. So we're predominantly on, well, 100% on the European varieties. We've got probably about 12 or 14 different labels, ranging, well, the whites we're going from Chardonnay, Pinot Gris, white, Riesling, Melon de Bourgogne. Reds will have Gamay, Pinot Noir, Cabernet Franc. You know, as well as we'll have the Apassimento, which is Cabernet Franc that's been dried out, or Chardonnay that I've done the same process with, and as well as the sparkling wines and a couple, and a rosé as well. We're trying to stand out a little bit here in the county, trying to have fun as well. So currently I'm the only one doing Apassimento style wines here in the county. So in the Apassimento it would be like an Amarone. So I'm drying the grapes for about 5 weeks and increasing the amount of sugar, concentrating the flavors, and making the wine that way, and also doing a couple different blends using that process blended in with some of the other wines. The sparkling wines that I'm doing here are all Charmat method. So the Charmat is the same method as they make Prosecco in Italy. What Charmat method means is we do a secondary fermentation in a big pressure vessel. So, you know, I add some sugar, I add some yeast, and start the fermentation in the tank, and I trap all the CO2 during fermentation to bring it up to about, you know, anywhere between 5 to 6 bars of pressure. You know, it's to make it a full pressure bottle like you would do traditional method. In a traditional method sparkling wine, the secondary fermentation is done in each individual bottles. So the Charmat, you're getting more fruit forward, you're trapping that, seeing more of that minerality. It's a little bit fresher, cleaner style of a wine. Our first sparkling wine was in 1999. So we're one of the original people to do it, and if I'm correct, we're also the first one to do Charmat method here in the county. We're just trying to make the wines better year after year, and no big plans to try anything new at this point, but you never know, maybe middle of summer I'll come up with an idea, if something sticks in my head and I say, hey, maybe we need to try this.